Hi, I'm Rob Groves from Relish Caterers. I love cooking with fresh, seasonal British produce. Today I'm going to show you a fantastically delicious dish that you can do at home. Okay, I'm going to show you how to prepare shredded pork, or pulled pork as the Americans call it. The best joint for this is pork belly because you get nice big pieces and the meat runs through it in strips and it's layered with fat and it's a slow cooking joint. So it's important to slow cook it, lower temperature for a longer period of time, and that way you can just take the meat and pull it, shred it into nice long strips. You start by simply roasting off your pork on 160 degrees. So I'm going to get it in a tray with some vegetables, some carrots, some leeks, celery and onions and a bit of liquor, and we'll roast that off for a couple of hours until it's nice and soft. So the pork's cooked, it's come out and it's been allowed to rest, so I can now pick it up. So we'll take the pork belly, take off any extra vegetables, and that bit of membrane there off on the board, and we're going to remove the skin and then we're going to pull apart the flesh with two forks. It's called rilleting or pulling, but we're going to pull the meat apart with some forks. Okay, so pull off your skin. Look at that, already you can see those strips of meat, the layers in there. Look at that, all stringy and juicy. So pull those out. Cool, so take your forks and just use them to separate the meat, pulling it into strips. Yeah, pulled pork, shredded pork. Okay, so we've shredded up all of our pork belly, pulled pork, and then we've got some barbecue sauce here. Now, if you want to learn how to make this particular barbecue sauce, the recipe is on Video Jug. You can watch the video of how to make that. If you haven't got this or haven't got the time to make this, then you can buy shop-bought barbecue sauce for this particular recipe. But obviously that's how you shred it, and from here there's lots of different things you can do with it. But for this example today, we're going to do a kind of sort of American sourdough open sandwich with barbecue pork, some grilled Swiss cheese and some pickles, and it's going to be delicious. So take your barbecue sauce and pour it over the top of your pork. If the pork's warm and you're using bought-in barbecue sauce, that'll be fine because the residual heat of the pork will soften it up. Then we're going to get some coriander. And we'll just chop some of this. Take a couple of slices of sourdough. This is a light rye sourdough. We'll just toast them under the grill. You've got some peppery watercress. We'll put that on the bottom first. And then some of the pulled pork with the fresh coriander through it. Don't be shy with that. That goes on. And then the Swiss cheese. And then we're going to pop that back under the grill to melt. Okay, take it out of the grill. We're not looking for it to go too far. We just want that Swiss cheese to start to melt. These are dill pickles. We'll pop those on. Another bit of that fresh coriander. And then close the sandwich up. There you go. So that's how you cook shredded pork. And in this one is shredded pork, barbecue sauce, Swiss cheese, peppery watercress in a sourdough sandwich.